Look inside the front on the AC condenser. It looks like a radiator. It's the condenser. Bugs can get on there, especially if you drive in buggy areas.
If you've got AC coming out, it's going to grab that cold air and it has to do less work to chill it down and keep you nice and cool.
It's hot. It's humid. Your car's AC stinks. It works, but it stinks because mold and bacteria can grow inside your dash.
On a scorching summer day, does your car's AC feel like it's barely blowing cool air? Most people think they need a mechanic or expensive repairs to fix this, but here's the truth. You can make your AC blow twice as cold with just a few simple DIY steps. Stick around because one of these tips could save you over $1,000 in repair bills, and it's something most drivers overlook every single day.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Why does your car's AC lose its edge even when you've done everything you thought was right? The answer is simpler than you might expect, but often gets overlooked: dirt and debris. Let's start with the condenser, which plays a vital role in cooling. It sits right at the front of your car, exposed to everything the road throws at it: dust, grime, even bugs. Over time, this buildup clogs the delicate fins, trapping heat.
Look inside the front on the AC condenser. It looks like a radiator. It's the condenser. Bugs can get on there, especially if you drive in buggy areas. You need a lot of airflow, so the air conditioning condenser gets cooled to get cold air inside the car. Clog them up, and then they won't work as good. I mainly drive in the city, so mine's really clean. But if you drive in the country a lot at night, you'll see a lot of bugs. You need to hose them off with water and clean them off.
And making it harder for the AC to function efficiently. What happens next? The compressor, your AC's engine, has to work overtime to compensate. That extra effort doesn't just wear out your system, it skyrockets your repair risks. In fact, a neglected condenser could end up costing you as much as $1,200 to replace. The good news is, cleaning it is easy and relatively inexpensive. With a simple pressure hose, you can clear away the blockages. Just make sure to use a gentle spray to avoid bending the fins, and let it dry naturally for the best results. Drivers who do this often report feeling a noticeable difference in cooling right away. But the condenser isn't the only area that sneaks under the radar. Take a closer look at the AC air inlet, located at the base of your windshield. If you've noticed a musty smell when you turn on the air conditioning, this is likely the culprit.
It's hot. It's humid. Your car's AC stinks. It works, but it stinks because mold and bacteria can grow inside your dash. Turn your AC on full blast with outside air. Don't have it on max or recirculate. This is the air intake. You can feel the air sucked in.
Fallen leaves, twigs, and debris collect here, creating a breeding ground for mold and bacteria. Instead of living with that smell, or worse, breathing in harmful particles, get a disinfectant spray. With the fan setting on low, spritz it generously into the inlet to kill off any hidden contaminants.
Since it's wet and cold inside your car when your AC works, you can use a little spray to get rid of that mold and bacteria. Spray a bunch of any kind of antibacterial spray in. One on the other side. That goes through the system, kills the mold and bacteria.
Not only will this improve the air quality inside your car, but it also boosts cooling efficiency as the flow of air becomes cleaner and smoother. These two fixes might seem small, but together they're game changers. By keeping these areas clean, you're not just improving performance, you're extending the life of your entire AC system and avoiding costly bills later. But fixing isn't everything. Next, we'll talk about how you can make your AC work smarter, not harder. Your car has a hidden feature that could instantly make your AC blow colder, but most drivers either ignore it or use it incorrectly. It's the recirculation button, probably one of the most misunderstood tools on your dashboard. A lot of people assume leaving it off is the safer or better option, but the reality is, using this button the right way can save you fuel, reduce strain on your AC system, and cool your car much faster.
Is your recirculation button here. Now, what that does and when you want to use it, the short answer is essentially turn it on in the summertime. If you've got AC coming out, it's going to grab that cold air and it has to do less work to chill it down and keep you nice and cool.
Here's how it works. Instead of pulling in fresh hot air from outside, the recirculation button allows the system to reuse the cooler air already inside the car. Since the AC doesn't need to work as hard to maintain a steady temperature, the compressor has a lighter workload. This reduced strain directly translates to lower energy use and even protects your system in the long run. Studies show that regularly using the recirculation button can improve overall cooling efficiency and even save you up to 10% in fuel consumption.
And what it does is this button will recirculate whatever air is in the cabin. So on a hot day like this, you want to use it so if it's a hot day out and it's pulling in air from outside, your AC system has to work harder to cool down that air to spit it out to you, because what it's going to do is prevent all the carbon monoxide that's coming from all the cars from getting into the cabin.
However, one thing to keep in mind is airflow. It's best to avoid recirculation if you have passengers in the back, as the cabin can get stuffy for them without fresh air cycling through. Another mistake people make is leaving the windows up when they first turn on the AC. Pre-cooling, a common habit where you let the AC run in a parked car, is not only inefficient but also wastes unnecessary fuel. Instead, roll down all the windows as soon as you start the engine and leave them open for about 15 seconds while the AC kicks in. This helps push out the trapped hot air quickly. For even better results, leave a slight gap in the back windows afterward for the air to circulate while your car cools down. And don't forget, where you park matters. If you can, always park in the shade or use a sunshade to block excess heat. This small change can lower your car's interior temperature by up to 40 degrees, which means the AC doesn't need to start from such an extreme high. Simple adjustments like these can keep your car cool without overworking your AC system. Now, let's focus on a few final checks to ensure you avoid any costly surprises. Your car's AC isn't just about keeping cool, it's about efficiency, health, and even saving money. By taking a proactive approach, like cleaning your condenser or using the recirculation button strategically, you're not just avoiding discomfort, you're avoiding repair costs that can add up fast. Think about it. A fan belt costs under $65 compared to over $1,200 for a new compressor. Try just one of these tips today and see the difference for yourself. Keep your AC blowing cold without breaking the bank. And remember, smart maintenance now can save you thousands later. Subscribe for more car-saving tips.